153, 321 with 142, 064 on the sides. Now this is nice. Brayford's up, 142, 064, 153, 321 into 3.
$13.19 for the 13.19 service from Masborough to Felixstowe North. The time it takes to pass will entirely depend if we wait for the London train in 5 minutes. But from where he currently is, he jumped off Pyewipe as we were sent down, so it's about 2-3 minutes away anyway. I think we're staying, and this will then turn into 4 trains. Yep, the London said he's ready to leave and he goes in 4 minutes, so we're staying down for him because the boxes are only just in the area as well. So it's automatically 2 trains we're waiting for. Train 1 approaching, there will be at least another one after it. I feel cool after this, it's way too close to its departure, which will cause us problems going back down again. Oh, the Leeds train's ending at Sheffield today, of course it is. Why is this thing crawling for? Oh, he's not been given the road through Sinsel Bank yet. Because, and I'll tell you why, the level crossing he needs is still up, so this will be stopping on us. So coming through into a danger signal, 66 781 Ratcliffe Power Station. He's now got the clearance through. The catch is, the last train ahead of him is about 15 minutes ahead of him at this point, so they had no reason to hold him back. for Felixstowe. Right, we've got 20 seconds for the next train, so we just need to unlock the road behind him. That's now the road for 1324 London, who is then now due to leave the platform. Train manager's straight on it as well. Train the second of currently 2. 800-201. For London King's Cross. We have 3 minutes till the next train leaves. It's currently not ready to depart, so there is chance to put us back up again, and the question is after that, for how long? He's now clear of Brayford, so we're both waiting for the next decision. No other routes, no ready to start. We're just waiting. We've got 2L67 that seems to have stabled at Highcombe as well. He should have left there 4 minutes ago. Right, well now the next train said he is ready to go, but we could have gone up and back down in that time, so now we're just waiting for 1328 Northern train service to Sheffield, which will terminate there via Leeds due to a shortage of train crew, which has been happening chronically since the dawn of time, and even worse since it was nationalised. You can tell that one was held at Highcombe. It was on time all the way down. That's the one after this. We're not careful, 2K13 slipping into the area with L67 over at Doddington Road. There's a massive lax in signalling attention span currently, and this proves it. Between the last train and this, we had a good minute and a half before this one said he was ready, which was plenty of time to reset everything. One's now due to depart. One 5021. to Sheffield, where it will terminate early due to a shortage of train crew. Right, next train, 6 minutes away. What we're doing now then? There we go, that was 10 minutes later. Signalling so flipping dipsy la la and po. That London train we saw about 8 minutes ago is now stopping at Doddington Road because they raised the barriers after the train we're now waiting for passed there. 13:31 for 13:30 Leicester Grimsby, who gained a delay at Highcombe due to a lack of concentration with the signalling centre. He was sat there for 5 minutes at the platform. And he's still about 2-3 minutes away from us. Leicester train's arriving. He leaves in about 4 minutes time. We'll probably be staying down for him as well. Nothing in the database about why we're sodding about so much, we just are doing. You put the chair and network rail in the government and everything goes worse than it already was. So now Network Rail's looking for a new CEO, and the government's riddled with the Muppets Part 3. Yeah, we're staying for 2L66, which is the 13:35 Leicester train. Is he ready? No, because he's just arrived. Only now is the London route through Doddington. He's been there for 5 minutes. Train approaching. And then we've got another 3 minutes after this for the one after anyway, who's not even ready to leave yet. He's just arrived in. Well, he just started loading. It's only 5:02. Grimsby. At least another minute for the next one who hasn't finished boarding yet. And no doubt, if L67 leaves in the next minute, we're staying for a third one into the same platform. Right, 104 is now due to depart. But how long is that going to take? Right, second train now approaching. 1 minute 50 to go. 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 1 minute 50 who was given the road to depart as he was arriving when he had 3 minutes before he was due to leave on 7417, which was at one point called the Key Worker. For Leicester. Question is, will that be that? Because we were proven no last time, and that was only 10 minutes ago. We do have another train waiting, but we do not have its platform free. Because the next train is the Peterborough. He wants 3, where the Grimsby currently is. So now, we're currently, again, just waiting for nothing. Once again. 6 minutes of downtime. We've had 2 trains. Renault cleared the platform, but we could have gone up in that fucking time. Right. So third and final will be 13:36 Doncaster to Peterborough is no delay due to a late running train being in front of this one. If the mick wasn't yet taken, it now has been. Well, let's get that one into the platform then. Third and final train shortly approaching. It's 7271. For Peterborough. That was the last one. The total downtime is now over 8 minutes. The next train's in 10. The earlier points failure at Doncaster has now been followed by a points failure affecting all routes through Sheffield when heading towards Dore and Totley. The legacy of Lord Peter Endy of flippy, flappy, floop and shagged woo-woos is going very, very well now. He's in the Department for Transport. Well, the next train's not even in yet. Right, so the next train is a through train. It's not here. It's there where it's been sat for 4 minutes because those barriers have been kept up again. 13:48 for 13:49 Peterborough Doncaster that will not depart until about 13:52. so we're waiting for those to clear. We've now had it routed through. It's not in, therefore it's not ready to leave because it's not there. Fuck's sake. We thought it couldn't get any worse. Oh, it bloody truly has. It's already 100% worse than it was last week, under a different government guise. Look, so now he's cleared out the platform. He's only just stepped into the platform berth. He will not leave in 5 seconds. We're down for a train that's not here. Although he does have another train behind him. So we'll be staying for him as well. This takes the wee and the fucking poo-poos definitely. So we'll put down 1347 for K14 that wasn't yet routed through Central Bank, because it arrived there for 1345 and the barriers were still up. He's now been routed through us. He's only just arriving into the platform. And we've got the light locomotive behind him. There'll be a further 4 minutes behind him. Labour's made this place worse. And that's a voice note back to a group. It's quite clear, though, that making a negative out of a negative is a positive of the Labour Party. Last time we had a main Labour MP, that was Karen Lee. She wasn't so useless, but the party backing her was useless. We had Labour Council then. We've kept that Labour Council. We've swapped through MPs like fucking crayons at a bloody nursery classroom. We've picked up the red one again. It's been eaten, picked at, and it's on its last legs. This town's been bled dry through the Labour Party, which is why we completely suspended the Christmas market in the end and didn't bother to extend its length of time, although stall costs were up to £1,000 for one day. So let's roleplay and say you just bring one of these dinky fold-up tables from home or something. You were paying £1,000 for your plot to set that up at our market. And what use was that to anybody? So we cancelled the whole affair. We've then moved one of the local park fairs from Bootham over to Highcombe because of funding there. But all of these projects were backed by Labour Council that's been leading us for the longest time now, with the swap of MPs and the swap of government. But the main effect of our direct funding in the town comes through the council, which is a Labour council and has been for way too long. Right, this train's finally approached and we've done nearly 5 minutes for it. He's also 3 minutes late at 1:37.74. For Doncaster. Said terminus is still having effects of an earlier points failure, whilst the points have now also gone at Sheffield. Our next train, that we're obviously going to be waiting for, hasn't yet passed Central Bank. He's going on to the up line to get round that service if it was still there. And then he'll be going into the Guz line to get round K14. So he's now jumped into up at the station, so we'll see him in the next 2 minutes. And the comical thing about the Doncaster points failure, that Network Rail 150 was at the front of the queue. So they delayed themselves. Right, and I've not even read this one through yet, but it's following the same route as the last train. 1354 West Coast Railways, Peterborough Doncaster light locomotive for LNER route retention. We've got London train over at Bootham next, that's about 5 minutes back. Oh, it's the green one. Oh, 7815. Great Western. Right, the next train's over 5 minutes away. We're waiting for that one as well. No, good. That was 7 minutes if you was here from the get-go. It was only raised a minute ago, and this train's 4 minutes back. Right, let's do a time prediction. That's about 3 minutes away. So we're doing again on the approach of 1356 for 1402 LNER Azuma from London King's Cross, which is expected to arrive at the railway station behind us in 4 minutes. Right, now he's got the road through. We're holding him back, but he was on time for this to be early. What? So currently, you could say it's all going wrong, bar one thing. Signal failure, Doncaster, Sheffield. Who's going to take third place today? Got a quick video from Sam at the railway station just showing exactly what we saw in the last closure. Where's the train? And the platform was cleared for it. That was 2K14 that we had 5 minutes of downtime for on its own. This one's still not here yet. We've been known for just shy of 3 minutes for it. It's not a diverted train. It's not a fast running line either. We don't need to be down so early. Train approaching 3 minutes after they were put down. Mind you, it's all explained if this is the start of Labour's privatised Great British Railways. It explains why it's suddenly gone straight down the fucking shitter again. Over 206. From London King's Cross. The down time for that single train put us over 4 minutes. It should realistically be no higher than 2.